Hi everyone, welcome to this new lesson. In this lesson we will talk about the other type of loops in Python programming language, which is the while loop. With the while loop we can execute a set of statements as long as a condition is true. The while loop starts with the while keyword. Let's take an example using the while loop. We are going to type I equals 1 while I is smaller than 8, print I, and don't forget to place the increment I plus equals 1 or else the loop will continue forever. The while loop requires relevant variables to be ready. In this example, we need to define an indexing variable I which we set to 1. Let's hit enter to see the output. As you can see, the result is numbers from 1 to 7. You know 7 is smaller than 8, so the while loop stops here. The increment by 1 in this example due to the increment operator I plus equals 1 to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, increasing by 1 in all cases. The loop starts from 1 because of I equals 1 and ends with 7 because of I is smaller than 8. This is the test expression for the while loop or the condition of the while loop. Let's talk about the else statement with the while loop. With the else statement, we can run a block of code once when the condition no longer is true. We are talking about the while loop test expression or the condition here. Let's see this practically. Just create a loop like the previous loop, I equals 1 while I is smaller than 8, print I and the increment, then put the else statement block to print I is no longer less than 8 to execute this block of code for the else statement after executing the whole while loop. Let's try to show the output by hitting enter. Now you can see we get I is no longer less than 8 after completing the loop after number 7. There is one final note. The else part is executed if the condition in the while loop evaluates to false, and the while loop can be terminated with a break statement. In such cases, the else part is ignored. Hence, a while loop's else part runs if no break occurs and the condition is false. That's all for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching. See you again next lesson.